Anybody else wake up every day and be like, what kind of crap are they going to say today? What definitions have changed? What's going on today, right? I mean, we're seeing stuff from Trump selling Biden. Trump now wants TikTok to stay around. If you remember, when he was in office, he wanted to get rid of it, but now it's okay. You got Biden wanting to get rid of TikTok, and when Trump was trying to get rid of it, Biden was saying no. See how everything just flip flops? That should show you how these politicians, they play you. Plain and simple, they play you. Whatever's big in the news, one of them's going to be for it, one of them's going to be against it. Plain and simple. A lot of people forget Trump started red flag laws. I've always said Americans have a very short attention span. And if a politician is doing something that they're for, they're 100% behind that politician, right? They're pushing like, yeah, this is the greatest politician ever in the world. But as soon as he does something wrong, or her does something wrong, then what happens? Oh, we need to get them out of office. Something's wrong with them, right? And at the end of the day, all these politicians are on the same team. You got the good guy and you got the bad guy, right? But when the day's over, they're all on the same team. Everybody likes to think that they're there for the American people. They're there for us, right? No, they're not. They're there for themselves and the people who support them. Not you and I, the people who support them financially. We've got Biden saying, hey, this bridge, we're going to pay for it. We're going to cover the cost, right? But he didn't go to Ohio and say, hey, we're going to pay to cover the cost to fix all this, did he? He didn't go to Hawaii and say, hey, we're going to pay to cover the cost of all that either, did he? Nope. What did they send them people in Hawaii? A couple $100, right? That's what they did, a couple $100. But this bridge here collapsed. Oh, the government's going to pay for it. The government has no money. We're the one who's paying for it. I don't know why people are so, yeah, Biden's doing something good. No, that's more money. They're going to have to raise taxes again, right? All this money we're sending everywhere in the world, right? Billions and billions to Ukraine, and we're paying for that too. I've told you, everything that happens, like I said, Trump, if he wins office, Trump's going to come in and deport all these legal immigrants, right? We pay for it. It's not coming out of their pocket. It's not. If you're watching YouTube, I mean, you got to be watching my videos, but some of the ads, you'll see Donald Trump's son on here. Please donate $5 to my father's campaign. Donald Trump's rich. Why does he need us to pay for his campaign, right? It's got to that point. He's out here selling Bibles now, right? I mean, they're going to play you every which way they turn. And let me make something clear. I'm not a Biden supporter. I support Trump. But at the end of the day, I know they're all on the same team. You're just voting for the best of the evil, right? You got to pick one and go with it, right? But these politicians have so many people in America thinking that they're for them, right? Oh, he's going to come in here. He's going to switch everything up. He's going to fix everything. No, he's not. Didn't fix everything last time. The wall wasn't built. It wasn't completed. I'm pretty sure Mexico didn't pay for it. When he said that back when he was running for office, I started laughing. I'm like, that's a good one there. But it's got to the point now where people in America are just, you're either for this side or you're for that side, right? Can't be in between. You can't be a constitutionalist like, we just need to go by what the Constitution says, plain and simple, right? We can't do that no more. You got to pick a side. And whichever side you pick, you're wrong, right? Illegal immigration. That's going to be big on the ticket this year. And now you got all kinds of stuff going on all over the world, right? This year is going to get crazier and crazier the closer we get to election, and it's not going to slow down. And stuff that's happening is going to keep happening at a quicker pace. You got Easter this weekend. Hope everybody has a good Easter. You got the eclipse, which a lot of people are thinking the eclipse is the end of times. When the eclipse happens, the world's going to come to an end, right? I'm not a biblical scholar. I don't know. I know what I read growing up. Most of y'all probably have heard stories about signs in heavens and things like that. You got the red heifer that's supposed to be sacrificed. I mean, some of these people are 100% sure that we're living in Revelation right now. I myself, we're pretty close to it if we're not right in the middle of it, right? Because if you believe in the Bible, everything that's going on falls right in line with the Bible, right? You got Putin today or yesterday or a couple of days ago. He come out and said, we're not going to attack no NATO countries. I don't know why the West keeps saying that. Why do they keep saying that? All they're trying to do is get their defense budgets up, spend more money, right? Makes sense. I've told you all along. Everybody, Putin's going to use a nuke. Putin's going to use a nuke. I don't see a use for a nuclear weapon. Do you actually see a use for a nuclear weapon over there? I've told you, if a nuclear weapon is used anywhere, I see it happening in the Middle East before it does in Russia or Ukraine, unless we set one off over in Russia, which I wouldn't put it past no more. Also, the people with the red heifer, the sacrifice of the red heifer, right? I've been wondering why Israel hasn't destroyed the temple. Oh, it wasn't us. It was one of their missiles came over and went off course and hit their temple. Things like that's going to start happening because they need all this to just keep going and going and going until we're all at war, right? Until we're at war with everybody. The economies are crashing. Everybody knows that. You now have the Dollar Tree that's going to go up. It's $1.25 and up now, right? They need to change their name. I don't see how they can call themselves the Dollar Tree. They're going to go up to $1.50 and have stuff in the store for $7 or $10. I mean, right there, the Dollar Tree proves inflation's 25% or more because it went from $1 to $1.25, right? Simple math. But these people out here who thinks these politicians are for them, I don't know what to tell you. If you're one of those, I'm not being rude to you or anything, but I see no point. Why do you think that politician's for you? Because he's telling you something you want to hear, right? Him or her is telling you something you want to hear. Well, what happens the first time they do something that you don't like? Are you going to jump ship? Most people do. They'll jump on a bandwagon, right? Well, they did this. We don't need to do that. When Trump brought in the red flag laws, you had some people like, that's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. But you had the majority of them like, yeah, we need to do that. We need to do that. Well, he gets out of office, the red flag laws are still being talked about. We don't need red flag laws. That's wrong. We see it here in my own state, Alabama. If Governor Ivey does something everybody likes, everybody's all for her, right? They're standing behind her. Yeah, she's the greatest one, you know. Everybody calls her Mama Ivy. She's the greatest. Yeah, rah, rah, rah. But as soon as she does something nobody likes, or a couple people don't like, they jump ship. And then she'll do something and they'll go back to liking her again. It's like a TV show, right? You got the good guys and the bad guys. You know, sometimes you're for the bad guy, sometimes you're for the good guy. All this is a huge drama show going on in America. That's all it is, especially this election stuff. And they've got people just sitting on the edge of their seat waiting, you know, who's going to win, who's going to win. If Trump wins, it's because they want him in there. If Biden wins, it's because they want him in there. If Trump loses, I don't know what's going to happen. We've seen what happened the January day, correct? You know there's going to be chaos after that. Again, there's going to be loss. I guarantee you we probably will not know. I'm calling it now. We will not know who wins the election the night of the election. It'll probably be weeks before we know who wins it. Probably will be. Let's say Trump comes out and he carries 70% of the vote, right? They won't come out and say that. They'll be like, we need to recount, we need to do this, we need to do that. Oh, there's a couple of votes. There's a couple of votes we forgot to count. These come in late. We got to count these, right? If Biden loses, same situation. Oh, we need recounts. You know what I'm talking about. This world, our country specifically, is just absolutely crazy right now. You'll see it on YouTube with videos from people talking about how Trump's going to come in here, he's going to do this, Biden's going to do this. You know, we are in the fall of America. We're witnessing it with our own eyes. Is it going to get better overnight? No, it's not. It's going to be a long, hard road to come up out of this hole. Can we do it? Yes, but the only way we can do it is to go back to the way it was as far as the way the Constitution is wrote. We are a constitutional republic. That's what we need to get back to, the Constitution. Get out of all these other countries and in their business. Take care of your own people in America first. Plain and simple. Take care of your citizens first. And then, if there's anything left over, reach out and help other people. Charity begins at home. Most of y'all have probably heard that your whole life like I have. Charity begins at home. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Keep your head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Protect yourself and your family at all times. At that moment, you're the only person who can do it. We are living in the upside down world. Craziness every day. Craziness. Stay safe and keep prepping.